Akshan is the newest champion in Path of Champions. He loves being a menace at the Warlord's Palace, but is he good? Let's find out. His constellation rewards you for interacting with the palace, as the first star power gives all units one attack whenever you advance a landmark. Note this buff is temporary and resets at the end of each round. The upgraded third star version allows all landmark countdown completions to activate twice, letting you spawn 2 big dudes, get more cards to play, etc. Akshan's second star power gives you more mana and summons the Warlord's Palace at the start of the game. His fourth star power gives you a time and dedication each turn. You might be wondering, what the is this for? Well, it's pretty good with Akshan's champion spell, which lets you strike an enemy with an ally that's been targeted this turn. As with everyone else, Akshan's fifth star power gives you more mana, and finally, his sixth star power gives you more benefits to finishing the quests for Warlord's Palace and Warlord's Horde. And I highly recommend his Star of Blessings, which makes your champion spell burst speed so the enemy can't counter it. Now let's look at some build suggestions for Akshan. For common relics, Banshee's Veil is good because Akshan is your main win condition. Cosmic Blessings gives him more stats and allows him to level up more quickly, and Lost Chapter enables you to play spells after playing him on the board. Moving on to rares, Archangel's Staff gives you max spell mana at the start of every round. If you have his fourth star power, the Grand General's Counterplan gives you the grappling hook every turn, allowing you to kill an enemy each turn if you've targeted Akshan first. And if you don't want all those stats to go to waste, Troll King's Crown gives all your allies Overwhelm as long as Akshan is on the board. And finally, let's see some epic relic options. Chosen by the Stars might be the best option on him, because it rewards us for playing created cards, and we'll be doing that every turn Akshan is on the board. Because we target allies a lot, Secret Technique is good, as it lets us get double the stats from those spells. And if you want all your units to have Overwhelm without Akshan on the board, look no further than the Beast Within. Finally, I don't have them, but Echoing Spirit is awesome as it makes your grappling hooks cheaper, and Hidden Tome gives you a lot of spell mana. The build I like to use combines Chosen by the Stars with Archangel's Staff and the Grand General's Counterplan to help Akshan scale like crazy and get those extra keywords. Let's see what an actual adventure with Akshan could look like. Try to focus on powers that synergize with self-targeting, like Overprepared, Sweet Solitude, We Got This, Phalanx, and Share the Bounty. And some landmark powers are good for you as well. These include Afterlife Forbidden and Chilling Prophecy. And because you can scale up units quickly, watch out for powers that give you free ones, like New Student, Early Bird, and Out the Gates. Finally, because you're relying a lot on created cards, look out for Wild Inspiration to make all those created cards 1 mana cheaper. When you pick your support champion, keep your eyes peeled for ones that synergize with self-targeting. These include Udyr, Fiora, and Riven. Udyr's stance swaps are powerful and play perfectly into our game plan. Fiora has a lot of built-in barriers, allowing her to level up herself and advance your win condition as well. And Riven enjoys buffing up her units with a lot of different keywords, synergizing heavily with our star powers. Landmarks play a role in Akshan's game plan, but many support champions rely on them just a bit more than he does. Instead, look for champions that synergize with big units or doing a lot of damage, such as Sejuani. And finally, because you'll be relying a lot on created cards, don't forget Victor. His augment will let him scale like crazy, and you'll be able to level him up in no time. These are just a few of the support champion options for Akshan. Feel free to pause this tier list to see more options for these categories. When drafting cards on your adventure, look out for ones that synergize with self-targeting. A few examples include Elixir of Iron, Payday, and you can even use cards that attach, like Quick Will. Landmarks often do nothing on the turn you play them, but if you can wait, look out for these suggestions or cards that synergize with them. These include Rockbear Shepherd, and Inner Sanctum is a great option because it has self-targeting synergy as well. Finally, look for cards that include the item Summoning Beacon because you'll want as many units as possible to keep scaling, and Excavator's Charge that buff up every time you play a card. And if you can find them, look out for anyone with the augment keyword because of your reliance on created cards. Now let's cut to the chase. Is Akshan good?
I mean, it's alright, like...
First of all, Don't even bother with him if you can't get him to 4 stars. At 3 stars alone, he would easily be the worst champion I've covered so far on this channel. Having the guaranteed targeting from time and dedication makes all the difference. Akshan's got another problem. I'm going to show you 2 clips back to back, and you can tell me which Shuriman champion you'd prefer to play. First up is Akshan.
Everyone should have a grappling hook.
Now it's Nasa's turn.
Through death, we grow.
In my opinion, with this build, Akshan is like Nasus with extra steps. Nasus's game plan is simple. Kill things with the help of vulnerable, and don't stop killing them until you have a massive unit that wins you the game. Kaisa is arguably the best Shuriman champion, and she's got a simple game plan as well. Get as many keywords as possible on your units, then overwhelm your opponents. By contrast, Akshan's game plan is complicated. Target your allies or play Akshan to get the landmarks down to 0, then get rewarded. While this is undoubtedly a lot of fun, it also takes time and resources, and I'm not sure it's worth it. The 6 star power dramatically improves this payoff, but if you're like me and have only one Shurima Nova Crystal, I think it's best spent elsewhere. Personally, I plan on using mine on Kaisa after getting more wild fragments, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to see more like it, including my Jin guide, which should be out next week. I'll see you then.